Hi, preschoolers. This week we are going to talk about the ocean and water. So I have a book called The Rainbow Fish. You've probably seen this book before, but it is written by Marcus Pfister, and I want to read it to you. It's a really good book. So The Rainbow Fish. A long way out in the deep blue sea there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. Look what happens when I move the book. It's beautiful. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they called. "Come and play with us." But the rainbow fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. It's not very nice to just ignore them. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." Do you think she's going to give him one of the shiny scales? "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the rainbow fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all of his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the rainbow fish. They turned away when he swam by. Rainbow fish isn't very nice. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then, suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." Do you think he's going to listen to the octopus? Do you think he's going to give one of his scales away? "I can't," the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never. How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale." The rainbow fish wavered. "Only one very, very small, shimmery scale," he thought. "Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one." Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much," the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. So he did. He gave one of his scales to the little blue fish. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. He was so happy. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. So look at all the other fish and see if you can spot their shining scale too. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was so very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. Then there's a picture of the rainbow fish. So here is the activity that we get to do. In your packet, you got a paper plate that looked like this. And all you have to do is take your scissors and cut on the black line. And then this piece is actually going to turn into the tail fin. So you'll put a little bit of glue on the tip of the fin, and you're going to glue it to the back now. You have to hold it there, maybe count to 10 when you hold it. Okay, and then at the top of this fish, if you want to, you can color this fish. You can draw an eyeball. Okay, maybe you want it to be a girl. You can put some eyelashes on it. However you want, because it's your fish. Oh, my tail's falling off. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to take, we put all different kinds of tissue paper, all different colors of tissue paper in your packet with the fish. So all you have to do is put a little bit of glue on the back of the tissue paper, and then you can glue it right on your fish. Okay, so that the fish is so colorful, just like the rainbow fish in the story. Then, when you get done with all of that and you have all of your tissue paper glued on to your fish, it's going to look so colorful. And you can color the rest around it if you want, or you can decorate it however you want. Maybe you want to put some gills. Okay, that's how the fish breathes. Maybe you want to put some gills next to its mouth. Then there's going to be one shiny fin for you, or shiny scale. There's going to be one shiny scale for you, just like the rainbow fish had, and you get to put that shiny scale wherever you want. So then you have a rainbow fish just like from the story we just read. So you can put those scales wherever you want, and then you have a rainbow fish just like the story. Pretty neat.